The council chamber aboard the great alien dreadnought, Vraxis Aeternum, had never known silence like this. Representatives of 100 worlds sat in floating chairs, their bioluminescent skin or metallic carapaces glowing faintly under the artificial starlight of the hall. They had gathered to discuss the latest anomaly, an uncontacted, seemingly primitive species from a backwater blue planet called Earth. Reports of the species' rapid technological rise had startled the Galactic Assembly. In just a few centuries, humanity had leapt from fire and steel to nuclear fusion, then to faster-than-light travel. Many civilizations present at the table had taken millennia to achieve the same. Counselor Zirin of the Kal Dominion, an insectoid species known for its military conquests, clicked its mandibles. They are not yet under assembly control. We must approach carefully but with authority. Their warlike history is concerning. The holographic projection of the Sol system hovered above the chamber, highlighting Earth and its fledgling colonies on Mars and Titan. They have not answered our messages, hissed a SR Wedge delegate, its serpentine body coiling in agitation. If they refuse diplomacy, they will be corrected. The hall buzzed with approval. For eons, no civilization had resisted the assembly. But then something shifted. The chamber's star map pulsed red. A sensor drone stationed near Earth sent an urgent signal. A massive object had exited FTL near the assembly's fleet, parked just outside Jupiter's orbit. The scale readings were absurd. Unknown vessel detected. The AI interpreter translated in flat tones. Energy signature, unprecedented. Hull composition, unknown. The chamber erupted into panicked murmurs. The Vraxis Aeternum's main viewport was opened, projecting the incoming ship onto the chamber's center hologram. It was unlike anything they had ever seen. The human battleship emerged from the void like a titan out of myth, monolithic, angular, its matte black hull swallowing starlight. There were no ornate markings, no banners, just a single insignia, an eagle clutching lightning bolts. The ship was so large that the alien dreadnought, the pride of a dozen star empires, looked like a shuttle in comparison. A voice crackled through the comms. It wasn't the polite tones of diplomacy. It was cold, sharp, and commanding. This is the Terran warship Aegis Prime. Identify yourselves, or be treated as hostile. The alien delegates froze. The Aegis Prime had no need for posturing. Even from a distance, its energy readings showed power output exceeding the combined fleets of half the assembly. Unknown weapon systems, some based on gravitic distortions, hummed along its hull. Its shields radiated frequencies no known technology could penetrate. They built that? Zirin whispered, mandibles quivering. From a species barely 10,000 years old? Humanity had skipped the slow, cautious ascent of other races. Their wars, their need to survive on a harsh and unpredictable planet, had forged them into something faster, sharper, and far more dangerous. When they mastered FTL, they didn't just build exploration vessels. They built war machines because history had taught them that peace without power was an illusion. The Aegis Prime activated its forward rail cannons, not firing, just charging. A storm of blue-white energy rippled across its hull. The threat was unmistakable. On the council screen, a human face appeared. A woman with sharp eyes, her uniform marked with the Terran Defense Command insignia. "You trespass in Sol space," she said, voice steady, every syllable cutting through the silence. "You will withdraw your fleet now. We are aware of your assembly. We are not interested in becoming another species you govern." One of the reptilian counselors hissed, "This is assembly space. You!" The woman's gaze narrowed. "Fire a single shot, and I promise, your ship will not exist in the next second." To prove her point, a small drone vessel broke formation and aimed its disruptors at the human battleship. In response, a single pulse of light from the Aegis Prime lanced out. Faster than thought, faster than any recorded weapon. The drone vanished. Not destroyed, not even debris left, just gone. The chamber fell utterly silent. "This is your one warning," the woman said. "Do not test humanity's resolve. For the first time in 1,000 years, the Galactic Assembly, so used to being feared, felt fear themselves. Hours later, the alien fleet retreated beyond Neptune's orbit, their communication channels filled with panic and disbelief. Many could not understand how a young species had built something so powerful, so advanced. The truth, as the humans knew, was simple. They had never stopped preparing for war. They had studied the cosmos, reverse-engineered every scrap of alien tech they had discovered, and pushed their scientists beyond known limits. Where other civilizations feared experimentation, humans embraced it. And now, they stood as an apex predator in a galaxy that had never seen one before. Inside the Aegis Prime, Admiral Elena Drake looked out at the receding alien ships. She didn't smile. "Let them spread the word," she said quietly to her officers. "Humanity does not kneel." The galaxy would remember this day, not as a meeting of equals, but as the day the Assembly's arrogance was shattered by a single Terran warship. And somewhere, deep in the quiet of space, the Aegis Prime continued its silent vigil, a dark, unstoppable guardian of humanity's place among the stars.